Businesses in Pakistan are hoping the country's recent trade deal with the US and the tariff rate of 19% will give them a strategic edge over regional competitors. From textiles to metal goods, companies are eyeing fresh opportunities. Hira Mustafa reports from Faisalabad.
The sportswear made at this factory is destined for shops all around the world, much of them in the United States. The company, Amami Clothing, says it hopes business will soon improve even more. Now that US President Donald Trump has announced a 19% levy on imports from Pakistan, it's a rate much lower than the earlier threat of 29%, sparking relief among businesses. It's also far below the rates faced by Pakistan's main competitors.
इस सेक्टर में जिसका ज़्यादा वॉल्यूम है विद द यूएस और ऑब्वियसली मैं कॉटन की बात कर रहा हूँ तो वो इंडिया के जिस पे 50% है, सो देयर इज़ अ ह्यूज डिफरेंस। और हमें अभी समझ भी आ रही है, बहुत से लोग हमें चेस कर रहे हैं, डेली बेसिस पे इंक्वायरीज़ आ रही हैं विच शोज़ के जो कस्टमर जो इंडिया के साथ था वो ग्रेजुअली पाकिस्तान में शिफ्ट होगा। खुशकिस्मती पाकिस्तान की, और मुझे लग रहा है कि अगर ये कंटिन्यू करता है तो पाकिस्तान में जो टेक्सटाइल और अपैरल सेक्टर है उसके लिए एक बहुत बड़ा बूम मिलेगा।
Up to 90% of Pakistan's textile exports end up in the United States, and many believe the latest tariff announcement could boost that figure. Textiles are Pakistan's most valuable export, and the US is the largest market. So any changes in US tariffs will have a huge impact. Factory managers here say a rate of 19% will put them in a favorable position compared to competitors in Vietnam, Bangladesh and India. And this company is hopeful that its exports to the US, which now account for 30% of output, could potentially double. The US is Pakistan's biggest customer, buying more than $5 billion worth of goods last year, not just textiles but also chemical and automotive parts. Under previous administrations, the majority of Pakistan's biggest exports faced tariffs of between 10 and 12%. So although further negotiations are needed to iron out the finer details, observers say Pakistan's trade pact and its ability to secure one ahead of arch rival India is a win for the country.
Now the advantage is big enough that even on the economies of scale, the neighbor would find it difficult to compete. Pakistan has successfully, kind of recognized how to engage with the US administration.
The deal announced by President Trump on social media also includes a pledge to develop Pakistan's massive oil reserves, a landmark pact which observers here see as a chance to revive the ailing economy.
If we are not able to, let's say, earn that much dollars through exports, then we should also welcome the dollar flow in the form of FDI, which will bring capital, but which also will bring other kind of economic opportunities.
But amid the optimism, caution remains. While exports are expected to climb, economists say the steep electricity prices and labor costs risk eroding the country's economic gains. Other industry players, such as this kitchen appliances factory, say the only way to capture a larger share of the US market is to stay innovative.
If we want to win, so we need to develop new products which are in higher demand in the US, just like cast iron.
Amid fierce external competition and growing internal challenges, Pakistan's ability to turn this trade pact into lasting prosperity depends on converting today's tariff relief into sustained market share tomorrow. Hira Mustafa, CNA, Faisalabad.